Was it not? You two are almost more trouble than you are worth.
Ooh, big talk from someone we practically had to push into that jump.
I declare this task accomplished.
Ooh,
Man.
we are not finished
You know, for a
yet,
game that's made by a
Ando.
bunch of Japanese guys, that is a really, really rough stereotype.
It's a little rough.
Scared. Yellow is not full.
I mean, I guess to be fair, they're making fun of everyone.
Yeah.
You were about to go for
Because, like,
a
Wonder
long
Red is
swim.
blonde hair, blue eyes, Captain America, and everybody else is sort of a generic stereotype.
Business as usual for you two. No?
Wonderful stereotype.
Wonderful stereotypes 101.
Your cheesiness, no one would have been put at
The
risk.
biggest stereotype is you.
Jesus.
If it weren't for you, I never would have.
You're a fat nerd that lives
You're
in your
a fat
parents'
misogynistic nerd who lives in his basement. that all the game journalists hate because you're stupid.
And you. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. I was gonna say something. I'm like, I don't need this.
No, I don't want.
Oh, go get some. Some
Oh, I
guys.
didn't even see it.
The Pop-O-Matic bubble.
Hi, friends. Scuba Men's.
Oh shit.
Who'd you get?
Who did we get?
Wonder Plane.
Wonder Plane.
I like how he's
That guy
a
is
plane
fucking
with claws.
excited. He is a frequent flyer.
He was from North Carolina. Oh shit, another Battery!
I just touched it and it opened up.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Like, in a way, there's no point in rescuing these people, but you're getting points for it, I think.
Why is there
Points
no
are good.
point?
Because you have 100, you can only get up to 100 people.
Oh, I didn't
So
even
when you,
realize
if you
that I
have more
100.
than 100 people, you don't do it. It's not like adding anything to you.
You're just getting the points for picking them up.
Yeah, you're getting points for picking them up. I forgot to mention this. Like, it doesn't matter, but it's worth getting them anyway because another Wonderful 101 might be in that group.
Right, yeah.
So like, it's worth doing.
Yeah, I had no idea that was a.
When
And
you
the more
collect
wonderful-
another, like, actual member, does that mean you just start off with more people?
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of what I thought that meant, so...
And like, the more
What
people
the
you have,
hell?
the more Wonderful 101 characters you have, the higher like your life bar is. Like, and also when you power them up, it gets like a bigger
Holy
life bar.
shit!
Yeah.
Direction.
This one's pretty awesome.
That thing's fucking serious.
But you see his back there. You should see what you probably should be doing with that.
I would know
you should
why.
be climbing its back because it's got a big giant grate.
Climb up on the Hydra's back.
Unite Hydra.
Unite Shadow of the Colossus!
Fuck. Yeah, play the Shadow
You
of
have
the
to actually have the
Colossus
claws
theme right
out, Bird. There you go. I only said that so loudly and so forcefully because I was like, ah, my butthole puckered.
now. Something's happening.
I don't know if we've ever talked about this, but like, I think those kind of moments in video games are the things that I enjoy most. Are those like giant like moments, and that when Snake's crawling down the hallway in Metal Gear Solid 4,
The microwave hallway.
the microwave hallway, so sad. Like I was almost in tears during that part.
It's terrible.
I'm
It's
a
not
grown
good.
I'm a grown man.
No,
that was,
it's
that
not
was a
good.
video game character. I almost cried. But anyway, it was like those moments are like the best because you're like, oh god, no, this isn't how this happens.
He wasn't ready.
Oh no, he wasn't ready. No, Kevin. Also, have you ever? While we're talking about Kevin Hart, it makes me think of that joke where he talks about seeing people get knocked out. Have you ever seen anybody get knocked out?
No.
It's fucked up.
Is it really?
Why
Yeah.
have you seen get knocked
Oh,
out?
remember All's house got knocked out
When was this?
when we were doing wrestling.
Oh, okay, yeah, alright,
We
yeah.
were doing backyard wrestling. And this is known to everybody that watches the channel and listens to the podcast and all that stuff. It's not new news. But a buddy of ours did it with us for a long time, and he was like our main face. You know, he had our title for a while and whatever. But he had a character that was just kind of like a throwaway character. Like we would occasionally put him in a match or whatever. and he was doing a match with our friend who hadn't done who hadn't done a match for a while, and basically did a move that he didn't really know how to do. He was trying to do a Northern Lights suplex, which is way more difficult than you might imagine. And he's like trying to do this Northern Lights suplex, and he just drops All's House on his neck onto Bird's legs. Like Bird was like laying on the ground, and like he gives him this suplex and drops All's House on his neck on Bird's legs. He headbutts Bird's feet, and is immediately like just dead, like just sleeping. Like when Kevin Hart does that joke about like he punched him in the head and he went to sleep, like that's exactly what happens. He just slept.
Why didn't you do anything? Like, what did you want me to do? If two people knocked out, who's gonna wake up who? Who's gonna wake the other one up?
But
like
yeah,
it's shitty, but it's true.
so like we got him up and we sat him down and we're like, dude, you're not wrestling for the rest of the day. Like he had no idea where he was for like the rest of the afternoon. And we're like, you can't fall back asleep, because that's how, like, when you get a concussion, if you fall asleep, that's how you get into a coma.
Yeah. No, I've never seen like a straight fight.
Oh, really?
No.
Ugh.
I've seen. No, I take that back. I saw a fist fight in front of what was? Man, this is dating this one. What was Three River? It was Three River Stadium.
Yes.
We went to a Pirate game when I was little, me and my dad, and we're walking out of the stadium. There's two drunks fighting each other.
Oh my god.
And that was probably the first fight I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like in person. And it was pretty funny. But I've never seen a fight to the point where someone got knocked out. But yeah, that's.
I watched a kid break his hand once. Because when I was in high school, like, nobody. It's not like, and this makes me.
You're
sound
only supposed
old.
to climb up that whenever it gives you the prompt. But also, I was noticing this, and I forgot to mention this. I don't know if you were noticing it at all, but those little balls that he's shooting out, you can suck them up with a gun and shoot them back up.
Oh.
You did that before in one of the fights. I didn't know. Like, I'm like, was you not noticing this?
No, I didn't.
But I like didn't know if you remembered or not.
No,
I didn't
I had no
remember either.
idea.
I forgot about.
It's been this long.
Yeah,
so.
I forgot about it too. So you're not the only one.
But yeah, when I was in high school, like, and again, it makes all of us sound old when I say this, but like nobody gave
Yeah,
a
now you can climb up.
nobody
because
gave a
that's
shit
easy.
if your feelings were hurt in high school.
No.
Like nobody cared. Like if you got bullied, you just got bullied, and that's what happened. And that sucks. Don't get me wrong, and it sucks when people get picked on. But like when I was in high school, like if somebody gave you shit, you just fought them. But there was these two kids that absolutely despised each other. And one of them was friends with a kid that I hung out with regularly. The other one was a cousin of a friend of mine. So they absolutely hated each other. So like, okay, we're gonna go, and there was always this one park that everybody in high school, they're all like, if you're gonna fight, this is the park you go to fight.
Oh yeah,
like that was
we had the hill.
The hill.
It was the hill behind the school.
Yeah.
Either the potheads hung out at, or their fights broke out at.
Yeah.
Or both.
or potheads got into fights.
Yeah.
But so there was always the one park that everybody fought at. So they're like, oh yeah, meet me at blah 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 at 4 o'clock or whatever.
Big 3 p.m.
Yeah. Big Apple 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So I go up there, and I have no involvement in this fight, whatever. I just want to see a fight.
You just want to see it.
As fucked up as that sounds, I just want to see a fight. So I go up there with my buddy, and we're like watching everything go down. This dude picks up a rock, right? Like picks up a rock, like a fist-sized rock, and goes to like punch this dude in the face with it in his hand, and he misses and punches the ground and full-on shatters his knuckles.
Ugh.
And I'm standing, and I started to laugh.
Well,
I'm like, oh my god, you're so stupid.
You're so stupid!
Exactly. Like, I'm just, like, losing it, and everyone's like, dude, that's messed up. You can't, like, he's really hurt. And I'm like, what did you think was gonna happen?
Yeah.
This was a fight. We came here to watch two people pretending to be adults beat the shit out of each other. And I was like, and you're gonna judge me for laughing at him because he broke his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a couple of fights with some people that I knew up at the old park. And they were always like, it was always like somebody just got punched really hard like twice in the face and it was over.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in high school, it was like 9th grade. I was sitting at the lunch table, and I was like, well, when I was in 9th grade, I sat at the lunch table, and it was like right near where all like the lunch lines where you got like, oh, it's like, oh, get your whatever, get your tacos or whatever. And they had like tacos every day, and they had like a little bar where you could like, oh, it's like all your shit or whatever, like your salsa and whatever. And we sat kind of like right next to it, and I remember sitting there,
Yeah, you
and
did
it
it.
was like me and my friend Bushik, and like my cousin was there, and like a bunch of other people. We're sitting there, and these two kids on the table like across from us were just like, one kid had sat down, and the other one had got up, and he sat down while he got up. I was like, dude, get out of my fucking seat. He's like, whatever, and he just like grabbed him by the shirt, fucking threw him into that taco bar shit, and we're just fucking tussling around, going back and forth. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I just witnessed a fight start?
Yeah.
Like, over just like, to give me back my seat, and the one guy's just like, nah, whatever. So he just started fucking throwing punches.
Jesus.
It's insane.
Here's the thing, man. I never found there to be a situation in my life where I thought that smacking the shit out of somebody was gonna do anything. Cause like,
No.
I don't know, like, I'm not saying I couldn't win a fight, but I'm smart enough to know that I don't need to be in one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if I had to, I'm sure I could, but
I worked with a guy that like all he ever wanted to do was start a
Gold.
fight.